Most drivers in the country know to wear their seatbelts. However, a recent study found that backseat passengers aren't as likely to buckle up. Jamil Doneth spoke to numerous area residents to put the study and local Minnesotans to the test.
Most Minnesota drivers follow and understand the simple task of buckling up. But LeaseTrader.com's recent study found that a majority of Minnesota passengers don't wear a seatbelt in the back seat. So I took to the streets to see how residents would respond.
I try to, yes, but when I'm driving, always.
I always wear my seatbelt.
I do not ever intentionally not wear it. Let's put it that way.
Automatically, as soon as I step in the vehicle, I just put it on.
The study found that in states that require passengers to buckle up, like Minnesota, men wore a seatbelt a little more than 14% of the time, whereas women wore one a little more than 18% of the time. Most people I spoke to say they always wear a seatbelt. In fact, only a few people admitted they didn't buckle up in the back seat.
I keep forgetting to put my seatbelt on.
Not always, no.
One thing to remember that many people I spoke to didn't realize is that in Minnesota and many other states, if you don't click it, you get the ticket, whether a driver or a passenger.
Just because you're not driving the car doesn't mean you're somehow less at danger of getting hurt or killed.
However, while it is not legally the driver's responsibility to make sure passengers over the age of 15 are fastened in, a large percent of community members say drivers should do it anyway.
It is their car. They should be responsible for their passengers.
I try to encourage them to wear their seatbelt.
You're responsible for their safety as well. You're the one behind the wheel, and it's the smart thing to do.
So from the people I spoke to, it seems that local Minnesotans are buckling up and fastening in. But even though the numbers may be different, the facts are the same. Seatbelts save lives, no matter where you sit. Jamil Doneth, Lakeland News.
The LeaseTrader.com study polled 2,000 men and women throughout the country. Overall, it showed that 80% of respondents did not wear seatbelts in the back seat.